Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of databases.
Yeah.
We've explored the history, the structure, the different types of databases out there, and even how they're used in everything from, sales contact managers to those massive e-commerce platforms. Whew.
Yeah, we've really seen how databases have revolutionized how we store, manage, and analyze information.
It's incredible. But like any powerful technology, I imagine databases come with their own set of challenges.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, and the textbook highlights some of the big ones.
Okay, like what?
Well, one of the biggest is data security.
Okay, yeah. With all this sensitive information stored in databases, it seems like a prime target for hackers.
Oh, absolutely. Data security is a huge concern, and it's only becoming more critical as we store more and more personal information, financial information, all of that in databases.
Yeah, right.
Just imagine the consequences of a data breach at a major bank or a healthcare provider.
Oh.
It could be devastating.
Yeah, that's a scary thought. So what can organizations do to protect their databases from these threats? It feels like a constant arms race against hackers.
It really is, and organizations need to implement like a multi-layered approach to security.
Yep.
That includes things like encryption,
Okay.
which scrambles the data, makes it unreadable to unauthorized users, as well as things like access controls,
Okay.
which restrict who can access certain information. It's all about, building walls around the data and making sure only the right people have the keys.
So it's not just about like protecting the data from outsiders, right?
Right.
There's also this issue of data privacy.
Yeah.
Making sure that, individuals' personal information is handled responsibly.
Data privacy is absolutely essential.
Yeah.
And it's something that, people are becoming increasingly aware of. People want to know how their data is being collected, how it's being used, who it's being shared with.
Right.
Organizations have a responsibility to be transparent about their data practices and comply with privacy regulations.
It's a delicate balance, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, we want, organizations to use data to improve services,
Yeah.
to like make our lives easier.
Yeah.
But we also want to protect our privacy.
Right.
How do we strike that balance?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
And, it's an ongoing conversation, but I think one thing is clear. Organizations need to prioritize data privacy, and they need to build trust with their users.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Being upfront about how they collect and use data, giving individuals control over their own information, and implementing strong security measures to prevent breaches.
So we've got security,
Yeah.
you've got privacy. The textbook also talks about data quality as a major challenge.
Right.
What's the big deal with data quality? Can't we just clean up any errors later on?
It's not always that simple. Bad data can have a ripple effect throughout an organization. Imagine a company making important decisions based on inaccurate sales figures or customer data.
Oh, yeah.
It could lead to costly mistakes and missed opportunities.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So how can organizations ensure they're working with high-quality data?
Well, it starts with data validation,
Okay.
making sure the data that's entered into the system is accurate and complete. And then there's data cleansing, which involves identifying and correcting any errors or inconsistencies in the data. It's an ongoing process, but it's essential for maintaining data integrity and making sound decisions.
Data quality. It's not the most glamorous topic, but it's clearly crucial.
It's foundation.
The textbook also mentions data integration as a challenge.
Right.
What's that all about?
Data integration is about bringing together data from different sources,
Okay.
different systems. Think about a large company with separate databases for sales, marketing, customer support.
Right.
Integrating those systems allows them to get a unified view of their customers, make better decisions.
But that sounds incredibly complex.
It can be.
How do you even begin to combine data from all those different sources?
Well, it often involves using specialized data integration tools
Okay.
and developing a really clear strategy for how the data is going to be mapped and combined.
Okay.
The goal is to, break down those data silos and create a single source of truth for the organization.
So we've got security, we've got privacy, we've got quality and integration.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It makes you appreciate like the complexity of managing data effectively.
It really does.
It seems like the world of databases is constantly evolving.
Yeah,
With new challenges, new opportunities emerging all the time.
absolutely.
What are some of the trends that you're most excited about? What's on the horizon for databases?
Well, one trend that I'm really excited about is this idea of intelligent databases.
Okay.
Databases that are powered by artificial intelligence, by machine learning.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine databases that can not only store and manage data, but also analyze it, learn from it, and even make predictions.
Whoa, that sounds like science fiction. Databases that can think for themselves.
Well, maybe not think in the human sense, but they can certainly process information in very sophisticated ways.
Okay.
Think about a database that can identify patterns in customer behavior and then suggest personalized recommendations. Or a system that can detect anomalies in financial data and flag potential fraud.
That's incredible. It seems like the possibilities are endless.
They really are.
But with all this talk of like intelligent databases and data-driven decision-making, it's easy to forget that data is ultimately about people.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that data is not just a collection of numbers.
Right.
It's not just statistics. It represents real people, their experiences, their choices, their lives.
That's a good point.
And as we, delve deeper into this world of data, we need to keep ethical considerations at the forefront.
Right. So it's not just about like what we can do with data.
Right.
It's about what we should do.
Exactly.
We need to make sure that data is used responsibly, ethically, and in a way that benefits society as a whole.
Couldn't agree more. The future of data is not just about technological advancements. It's about using those advancements to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world.
This has been an amazing journey. I mean, exploring the world of databases from, like, the ground up.
Yeah, it has been fun.
We've covered so much ground.
We have.
From the fundamental concepts to the latest trends, the challenges. But most importantly, I think, we've seen how databases are not just, like, these technical tools.
Right.
They're shaping the way we live, the way we work, the way we interact with the world around us.
And as we generate more data than ever before, I think understanding databases is only going to become more important.
Yeah. So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's leave our listeners with a final thought to ponder. The world of data is constantly evolving, and it's up to all of us to shape its future.
That's right.
What role will you play? Will you be a passive consumer of information, or will you actively engage with data, use it responsibly, and help create a better future for everyone?
It's an exciting time to be alive, that's for sure.
It is. The possibilities are limitless.
They are.
Well, that's it for this deep dive into databases. We hope you enjoyed the journey, learned something new along the way. Until next time, keep those data exploration skills sharp.
Stay curious out there.